put it on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on YouTube. Donnie's famous
stromboli.
stromboli.
That he's
I'm not gonna
for
record
the second time in his entire life. Donnie's
Yeah.
famous stromboli that I've never made before ever.
Well, we're not gonna record the part when you're
And
actually
that
stealing the
actually
recipe.
Stealing the recipe off YouTube.
Right. On the
YouTube.
Yeah, that's how you do. First you steal the recipe
First you steal the recipe.
from YouTube.
You watch somebody else do it on YouTube and copy them, and then call it your own.
Then call your famous stromboli and put it on YouTube.
Put it on YouTube.
And that's the circle of life.
With you watching somebody else do it.
Okay, let's call it the circle of life then instead of Donnie's famous stromboli.
That is how food works, though.
Really? I thought the way the food works, you cook it and you eat it.
Well, in order to look at the big bubble.
Oh, let me see. Hold on. Big bubble needs to be recorded and documented.
Big bubble.
Poke it. Come on. Poke it.
No, it'll go down in a second.
Okay, so first we get a dough that was store-bought.
We're getting store-bought dough, yes.
From Publix. Let's do a shameless plug for Publix.
Right, exactly. So.
Okay. I mean, since you're already doing it, not from scratch, you may as well give credit where credit is due. Correct?
Right.
Right. Pizza dough from Publix.
Pizza dough from Publix. Don't make anything yourself.
Okay, very good. I like that. That's rule number one. Don't attempt it at home.
Do not attempt this yourself.
So what are you doing to the dough now? Tell us.
Mushing it.
Mushing it? Is that the technical
That's
term?
the technical term. Is mushing the dough.
Why are you mushing
Just
it?
flattening it out.
Okay, why are you doing that?
So.
Getting the bubbles down, out,
Yeah.
down and out.
Yeah, and then we're going to stretch the dough.
Okay, as if for pizza.
Right.
Now what are you doing?
Stretching the dough out. Tossing it from hand to hand.
Yeah, I think I've seen it in high-class pizzerias.
And it stretches the dough out. Dough's a little cold.
Uh-huh.
So,
is that a problem?
the warmer the dough, the more it's going to stretch. But if your dough is too warm, then it will stretch too much.
Okay.
So you want it kind of in the middle. But ours is a little bit cold right now. So it might take a little bit longer to stretch it.
So you're warming it up?
I'm actually stretching it now.
Okay. And tell us about stromboli. There's no pizza sauce that goes inside the stromboli?
No pizza sauce in stromboli. You can put whatever you want in there, really. But it's pizza with everything on the inside. Whereas the calzone would have the sauce on the inside as well. Stromboli, there's going to be no sauce. We're going to use cheese and black olives and good Italian sausage that I got from Doris's.
Which is an Italian market, local.
Right, exactly. And we're actually going to use mozzarella cheese and Swiss cheese. But Swiss cheese because that's what we have.
Okay. So it's not there's any special occasion or special purpose for the Swiss cheese. You just use what you got.
Right. It's basically the way it's meant to be. It's one of those foods where you put what you have in.
Okay. So what made you want to do stromboli today?
Well, because buy one get one free pizza dough.
Okay.
Publix.
That's a good reason.
And then we have.
But why are you making stromboli and not pizza?
Well, for one, you don't like pizza that much.
True.
You like no sauce.
I like no sauce, and it reminds me of Russian pierogi. Because Russian pierogi has the same basic idea that you just make a dough and put in whatever you have in your fridge.
Right.
So I guess this is an Italian way to use up whatever you got in the fridge, right?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, you know. Yeah.
You're stretching it real thin, I can see through it.
Okay.
Does that need it to be this thin?
That's fine. The middle is going to be thin. We're stretching the. If it's too much, then you lay it down on the counter. Stretch out the. Good.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, so we have our pizza stone in the oven.
Okay.
Getting hot. We have
Okay.
Okay.
Dough is ready.
Dough is ready.
Big hole in the middle.
We're going to start putting the stuff
All right.
on it. Okay. Got mozzarella cheese,
Mozzarella cheese check.
pepperoni,
Mini pepperoni.
mini pepperonis, and Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese from local Vin-Dixie.
That's right.
Also on sale. That's what, how we end up with too much of that.
That's how we end up with too much of that, exactly.
Okay. And this is
Also
the
on
Italian
sale.
sausage that pre-cooked?
A pre-cooked Italian sausage, that's right.
Yeah, that you cooked it yesterday.
I cooked it yesterday.
And how did you cook that? With onions
I
and...
cooked it with onions and peppers. This is actually made by a local Italian market, and it's got chicken, parsley, Parmesan cheese in it.
Okay.
Which is a very good sausage. I happen to like the Parmesan cheese in the sausage very much.
All right.
It lends a very good taste.
Freshly made.
Freshly made. That's right. They make it all the time.
Very nice.
I'm going to start with a layer of Swiss cheese.
Okay.
So we can use up a good portion
Looks
of
good
Swiss
already.
cheese. Okay.
Okay. Now mozzarella.
And mozzarella
Shredded.
here.
It's gonna make this long calzone.
Stromboli.
Right. Whatever. I know it's good to eat.
That is very good to eat. Yes.
The food critic that I am,
You just eat-
I can tell my
you
stuff.
eat what's put in front of you from your calzones. I know.
From my calzones, exactly. As long as it's in front of me and somebody else made it, that's good.
As a chef, we don't have that option really.
Really.
We're always told to eat. We're told to cook instead of told to eat what's put in front of us. So
Well, we can't all be chefs.
we can't all be eaters, I guess. Right?
Okay, now olives. Now, mini pepperoni, how did we end up with that in the fridge?
That's from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, why mini though?
We made because we were making little mini. We were taking croissants out of the cans that you buy, the Pillsbury croissants, and put mozzarella cheese sticks like the singles that you eat, and mini pepperonis, and you roll it up
Very nice.
and cook them, and it comes out really nice.
You know, I've never seen them before this time that you bought them. I didn't know they existed.
What, the mini pepperonis?
Yeah. Is it something new?
I think it's pretty new. We weren't looking for mini pepperonis. It just happened to be.
We just saw it and it was a novelty
That's
product.
what we got. You know, it was Graham and I.
Who came up with the idea of croissants with mini pepperonis?
I did.
Okay. Very nice.
It's another stolen idea.
From?
I don't know.
Well, when you steal ideas and you admit to the world that it's stolen, the idea is you give them credit. So it's stolen from somebody. You just know
I
somebody.
think it was Food Network. I think.
It's not really stolen. That's what they do.
So.
I think the idea is that they want people to do what they do, right?
Yeah, it's not really stealing it. I watch Food Network to get ideas, to get inspiration. I know how to cook. I've been doing it for years.
Okay.
So it's not an idea of learning how to cook. It's the idea of, okay, so we don't want any
No onions.
onions or peppers in there.
Right, because I don't like them.
Because the weirdo doesn't like onions or peppers.
Yeah, I don't like green peppers and onions together. I just think it tastes terrible.
It's one of the greatest tastes in the entire world.
Well, I have
Green peppers and
I have a
onions.
problem with green peppers because I had to make a train ride once from vacation and it was completely out of money and the only thing I had to eat was green peppers, so I lived on green peppers for entire 5 days, I think that was, or 4 days. And since then I swore off that thing, the green peppers. I just had too much. Since then I hate the taste of it.
Okay, so it's not overstuffed, but it's nice. It's there. Probably.
So you just break them in little pieces. Just
Yep.
again.
That's
Nothing
right.
special.
That's right.
Very good.
We want our hands dry for the next step. Otherwise, they'll be sticking to the dough.
Okay.
Okay. this is the part I've only done once. I may have to watch the video on this, but I remember it from yesterday.
What part is that?
So, well, we have our bottom piece here.
Uh-huh.
So if you have too much dough down there, you can cut some off. But you need to have enough dough to fold over the whole thing. Because we're going to make
So nothing,
a pocket now.
no sauces, nothing, just cheese.
Nope.
Cheese will do the
That's right.
moisturizing
That's right.
or oiling or whatever. There's no oil of any kind except for in the, whatever's in the dough.
No oil of any kind. We're going to put a little oil on the dough itself, but that's really...
How do you make it shiny, I think?
Well, you can put egg on it.
Egg wash?
So we'll just egg, not egg wash. Egg wash is milk and eggs together, and that's to make things stick to like fried green tomatoes or chicken or whatever.
I see.
Okay, so once we tuck that over,
Very nice.
okay,
Uh-huh.
so
Okay, circle over. Make a roll.
make a roll.
Very nice. Flip it.
Okay, find out where your end is.
Why we need to find out where they end. Seal it
We're going to seal it.
so the stuff doesn't come out.
Yep.
You're gonna cut it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we
Pinch it. Okay.
seal up the thing, and if it's not going to seal on you, you can always get a little bit of water and put it there, and that makes the dough doughy, makes it sticky in other words.
So you're just sealing it together.
Yep, just sealing it together. We don't want everything to leak out on us. And the cheese and everything would come out there. We don't want the cheese to come out there.
No, definitely don't. You want everything to stay
We want
inside.
everything to stay inside.
Now, the dough's been, I'm sorry, the oven's been preheating
The
how
oven has a pizza stone in it,
and what
and
temperature is it?
I have it on 500 degrees.
Trying to get the stone warm.
Trying to get the stone hot. That's right.
So you can't really put it on the cold stone, correct?
You don't really want to put it on a cold stone.
Oh, why is
no.
that?
You can cook it on a baking sheet if you don't have a stone, but stones are very cheap, and normally you can get one for $10, $15, and they're a much better way to go. Much
Okay.
better way to go for cooking homemade pizza or anything like that. It's really just makes things much better.
Okay. You make it oily on the
So,
outside.
right.
So it does, so it shines, right?
So it shines, and so the salt and pepper that I'm about to put on is going to stick to it. Okay.
Okay. Now you're going to get salt and pepper.
Yeah, that's a messy table.
Okay. You're not going to be on Food Network just yet.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think that will launch my future career.
Well, it may. You never know.
Okay. And the last thing we do, we're just going to open that up a little bit. That's so the inside cooks. And that's it. So once our oven is hot, we just pick that thing right up. Lifts up pretty easy. Not a big deal. That's it. We'll put it in the oven as soon as the oven's ready.
And how long the bacon's going to
About
take?
8 to 10 minutes. Somewhere in there. You have to watch it. So,
Okay, look in the camera and say, bon appetit.
bon appetit.